How to think big. Introduction. What does it really mean to think big? How can changing the way you think transform your success, confidence, and future? In this audiobook, you will discover the power of expanding your mindset, eliminating self-imposed limitations, and embracing a new way of thinking that leads to bigger opportunities and greater achievements. Too often, people let fear, doubt, and small thinking hold them back. They settle for mediocrity, convinced that success is reserved for those with more talent, better connections, or sheer luck. But the truth is, success starts in the mind. Those who achieve greatness don't have special advantages. They simply think differently. They expect more from life, believe in their potential, and refuse to accept limitations. This audiobook will show you exactly how to think big and unlock your full potential. You will learn how to develop unshakable confidence and destroy fear, why excuses are the #1 enemy of success, and how to eliminate them, the power of taking action even when you don't feel ready, how to turn setbacks into stepping stones for greater achievements, practical techniques to cultivate a winning attitude and a leadership mindset. Each chapter will provide real-life examples, actionable strategies, and insights to help you apply these principles immediately. Thinking big isn't just about dreaming. It's about changing the way you approach every aspect of life. The moment you expand your thinking, you expand your possibilities. If you're ready to break free from limitations and start thinking bigger than ever before, this audiobook will show you how. Hit the subscribe button and let's begin. Part 1. Believe you can succeed and you will. The foundation of thinking big starts with belief. Your mind is the control center of your life, and what you believe about yourself determines how far you will go. If you believe you can succeed, your mind will find ways to make it happen. If you doubt yourself, your mind will create obstacles that hold you back. Success starts in the mind long before it becomes a reality. The power of belief. Successful people share one common trait. They believe in themselves, even when others doubt them. They don't wait for external validation or perfect conditions. Instead, they cultivate an inner certainty that fuels their actions. Dr. David J. Schwartz explains that belief works as a mental thermostat. If you set it high, believing you are capable of great things, you will act accordingly, take bigger risks, and persist through challenges. But if you set it low, believing you are limited, you will hesitate, settle for less, and talk yourself out of opportunities. How belief shapes reality. Your mind constantly collects evidence to support what you already believe. If you tell yourself you're not smart enough, successful enough, or lucky enough, your brain will focus on proof that reinforces those doubts. But if you choose to believe that you are capable, resourceful, and deserving of success, your brain will start looking for ways to make that belief a reality. Schwartz shares the story of a salesman who struggled with low confidence. He believed he wasn't good at selling, so he avoided difficult clients, hesitated in negotiations, and settled for mediocre results. But after shifting his belief, telling himself daily, "I am a great salesman. I bring value to my customers," his behavior changed. He started taking bolder actions, approaching bigger clients, and closing more deals. The only thing that shifted was his belief, but that belief changed everything. 3 ways to strengthen your belief in yourself. 1. Think success, not failure. Every time you approach a challenge, ask yourself, how can I succeed? Instead of what if I fail? Shift your focus to possibilities, not obstacles. 2. Remind yourself that you are just as capable as anyone else. People who achieve great things are not necessarily more talented or smarter than you. They just believe they can, and that belief pushes them to take action. Start seeing yourself as someone who deserves success. 3. Act like the person you want to become. Even if you don't feel confident yet, behave as if you are. Walk, talk, and make decisions like the person who has already achieved success. Your actions will start to reinforce your belief. Success begins in the mind. No one ever achieved great things by accident. It starts with a decision to believe in yourself, to think bigger, and to expect success. If you plant the right beliefs, they will grow into the results you want. The first step to thinking big is believing that you can. Part 2. Cure yourself of excusitis, the failure disease. Excuses are the silent killers of success. They give people permission to settle for less, avoid risks, and justify inaction. Dr. David J. Schwartz calls this condition excusitis, the failure disease that infects people's thinking and keeps them from reaching their full potential. To think big and achieve success, you must cure yourself of this destructive habit. The 4 common types of excusitis. Schwartz identifies 4 major excuses that people use to limit themselves. 1. Health excusitis. I'm not strong enough, healthy enough, or I have this condition. Many people convince themselves that their health conditions prevent them from succeeding. While some health challenges are real, most are not absolute barriers. Successful people learn to work within their limitations rather than letting them define their future. Example: a man who lost his ability to walk didn't use it as an excuse. He went on to become a motivational speaker and business leader. 2. Intelligence excusitis. I'm not smart enough. Many assume that success belongs only to those with high IQs, advanced degrees, or elite schooling. But intelligence is not the determining factor. Attitude and perseverance are. The world is filled with stories of people with average intelligence who built extraordinary success simply because they refused to quit. Example: many of the world's top entrepreneurs and business leaders were not top students, but they believed in their ability to learn and adapt. 3. Age excusitis. I'm too young, or I'm too old. Some people believe they are too young to be taken seriously, while others believe they are too old to start over. The truth is, success does not have an age limit. Many people have accomplished their greatest achievements later in life, while others have built empires before turning 30. Example: Colonel Sanders started KFC in his 60s, and Mozart was composing music as a child. What matters is not your age, but your belief in your abilities. 4. Luck excusitis. Other people are just lucky. People who believe in luck tend to ignore the hard work, persistence, and strategy behind success. The reality is that people create their own luck by putting themselves in situations where opportunities arise. Example: the overnight success stories we hear are usually the result of years of effort that no one noticed before the breakthrough moment. How to cure excusitis and take control. 1. Change your inner dialogue. Instead of saying, I can't do this because, say, how can I make this work? Replace self-limiting beliefs with empowering ones. 2. Take action despite your excuses. Action destroys excuses. The more you do, the less you allow your mind to justify an action. Example: if you feel too old to start a business, take the first step today. Age will not be the reason you succeed or fail. 3. Surround yourself with excuse-free thinkers. People who constantly make excuses will reinforce your own excuses. Spend time with people who believe in solutions, not limitations. 4. Focus on what you can control. Instead of complaining about external factors, work on the areas where you have power. Your mindset, actions, and habits determine your success more than any external obstacle. No more excuses. Every person who has ever achieved something great had the same opportunities to make excuses, but they didn't. They pushed forward despite challenges, doubts, and obstacles. If you want to think big and create success, the first step is to eliminate the excuses that are holding you back. The only thing standing between you and your goals is the story you tell yourself. Make sure it's one of possibility, not limitation. Part 2. Cure yourself of excusitis, the failure disease. Excuses are the silent killers of success. They give people permission to settle for less, avoid risks, and justify inaction. Dr. David J. Schwartz calls this condition excusitis, the failure disease that infects people's thinking and keeps them from reaching their full potential. To think big and achieve success, you must cure yourself of this destructive habit. The 4 common types of excusitis. Schwartz identifies 4 major excuses that people use to limit themselves. 1. Health excusitis. I'm not strong enough, healthy enough, or I have this condition. Many people convince themselves that their health conditions prevent them from succeeding. While some health challenges are real, most are not absolute barriers. Successful people learn to work within their limitations rather than letting them define their future. Example: a man who lost his ability to walk didn't use it as an excuse. He went on to become a motivational speaker and business leader. 2. Intelligence excusitis. I'm not smart enough. Many assume that success belongs only to those with high IQs, advanced degrees, or elite schooling. But intelligence is not the determining factor. Attitude and perseverance are. The world is filled with stories of people with average intelligence who built extraordinary success simply because they refused to quit. Example: many of the world's top entrepreneurs and business leaders were not top students, but they believed in their ability to learn and adapt. 3. Age excusitis. I'm too young, or I'm too old. Some people believe they are too young to be taken seriously, while others believe they are too old to start over. The truth is, success does not have an age limit. Many people have accomplished their greatest achievements later in life, while others have built empires before turning 30. Example: Colonel Sanders started KFC in his 60s, and Mozart was composing music as a child. What matters is not your age, but your belief in your abilities. 4. Luck excusitis. Other people are just lucky. People who believe in luck tend to ignore the hard work, persistence, and strategy behind success. The reality is that people create their own luck by putting themselves in situations where opportunities arise. Example: the overnight success stories we hear are usually the result of years of effort that no one noticed before the breakthrough moment. How to cure excusitis and take control. 1. Change your inner dialogue. Instead of saying, "I can't do this because," say, "How can I make this work?" Replace self-limiting beliefs with empowering ones. 2. Take action despite your excuses. Action destroys excuses. The more you do, the less you allow your mind to justify inaction. Example: if you feel too old to start a business, take the first step today. Age will not be the reason you succeed or fail. 3. Surround yourself with excuse-free thinkers. People who constantly make excuses will reinforce your own excuses. Spend time with people who believe in solutions, not limitations. 4. Focus on what you can control. Instead of complaining about external factors, work on the areas where you have power. Your mindset, actions, and habits determine your success more than any external obstacle. No more excuses. Every person who has ever achieved something great had the same opportunities to make excuses, but they didn't. They pushed forward despite challenges, doubts, and obstacles. If you want to think big and create success, the first step is to eliminate the excuses that are holding you back. The only thing standing between you and your goals is the story you tell yourself. Make sure it's one of possibility, not limitation. Part 3. Build confidence and destroy fear. Confidence is the key to thinking big. Without it, even the most talented and intelligent people hold themselves back. Fear and self-doubt keep people from taking action, speaking up, or pursuing bigger opportunities. To succeed, you must develop unshakable confidence and eliminate fear from your mindset. The relationship between action and confidence. Confidence does not come from wishing or waiting. It comes from doing. People often believe they need to feel confident before taking action, but the opposite is true. Confidence is built through action. The more you do something, the more confident you become. Taking action, even when you feel afraid, proves to yourself that you are capable. Fear shrinks when you face it, but it grows when you avoid it. How fear holds you back. Fear is the #1 enemy of success. It paralyzes people, keeping them stuck in their comfort zones. Schwartz explains that fear is often irrational. Most fears never come true, yet they dictate people's choices. Fear of failure prevents people from trying. Fear of rejection stops people from speaking up. Fear of looking foolish makes people play small. Techniques to build confidence and overcome fear. 1. Act confident, even if you don't feel it. Stand tall, make eye contact, and speak with authority. Your body language affects how you feel and how others perceive you. Success is often about appearing confident until you truly believe it. 2. Flood your mind with positive thoughts. Replace self-doubt with empowering beliefs. Instead of saying, "I'm not ready," say, "I am capable, and I will figure it out." The words you tell yourself shape your confidence. 3. Take small risks every day. Confidence is built through experience. Start taking small, calculated risks. Speak up in meetings, introduce yourself to new people, or try something outside your comfort zone. Each success, no matter how small, strengthens your confidence. 4. Turn fear into a challenge. Instead of seeing fear as a stop sign, see it as a challenge to overcome. Ask yourself, what's the worst that could happen? Most of the time, the worst-case scenario isn't as bad as your mind makes it seem. 5. Prepare, but don't overthink. Many people use preparation as an excuse for inaction. Prepare enough to feel informed, then take action. Confidence comes from doing, not just planning. Confidence is a choice. Every confident person you admire once started with self-doubt. The difference is that they acted anyway. Confidence is not something you are born with. It is something you build. The more you push past fear, the more confident you become. The next time fear tries to hold you back, take action anyway. That is how you think big and achieve more than you ever thought possible. Part 4. Think big and expand your mindset. The size of your success is determined by the size of your thinking. If you think small, you will limit your opportunities, your potential, and your achievements. But when you expand your thinking, you open yourself to greater possibilities and create a life of bigger success, influence, and fulfillment. Why small thinking leads to small results. Many people set low expectations for themselves because they fear failure or believe they are not capable of more. They choose safe, comfortable goals and never push beyond their limits. This kind of thinking keeps people stuck in mediocrity. If you think you can only earn a little, you will. If you think you don't deserve success, you will avoid opportunities. If you think small, you will act small, and small actions lead to small results. How to train yourself to think bigger. Thinking big is a skill that can be developed. The more you practice, the easier it becomes. 1. Expand your vision. Instead of focusing on what's immediately possible, ask yourself, what's the biggest version of this goal? Think beyond limitations. If others have achieved great things, so can you. 2. Surround yourself with big thinkers. The people around you influence your thinking. If you spend time with those who dream big, their mindset will rub off on you. Seek out mentors, read books, and expose yourself to new ideas that challenge your current way of thinking. 3. Set goals that stretch you. If a goal feels too easy, it's too small. Push yourself beyond your comfort zone. Break big goals into smaller, actionable steps to make them achievable. 4. Ask bigger questions. Instead of asking, how can I make a little extra money? Ask, how can I create financial freedom? Instead of asking, how can I get by? Ask, how can I thrive? The questions you ask determine the solutions you find. 5. Adopt a growth mindset. Believe that abilities and intelligence can be developed with effort and learning. See challenges as opportunities to grow rather than obstacles to avoid. Your thinking creates your reality. Everything you have in life is a direct result of your thinking. If you want a bigger, more successful life, start by thinking bigger. The limits you place on yourself exist only in your mind. Challenge them, push beyond them, and watch how your world expands. Part 5. You are what you think you are. Your self-image determines your success. The way you see yourself shapes your confidence, your actions, and ultimately, your results. If you think of yourself as capable, strong, and deserving of success, you will behave in ways that bring those things into your life. But if you see yourself as unworthy or limited, you will unconsciously sabotage your own progress. How your self-image shapes your reality. Your mind takes cues from the way you think about yourself. If you believe you are confident, you will naturally carry yourself with more certainty. If you believe you are a leader, you will act like one. Your brain works to make your self-perception a reality. People who see themselves as valuable ask for better opportunities. Those who believe they are capable take bigger risks. Those who doubt themselves hesitate, settle, and avoid challenges. Steps to improve your self-image. 1. Act the way you want to be perceived. Walk, talk, and present yourself as if you already are the person you aspire to be. Confidence is built through action. Start showing up as your best self now. 2. Upgrade your thinking. Replace negative self-talk with empowering beliefs. Instead of saying, I'm not good enough, say, I am constantly improving and learning. 3. Surround yourself with people who reflect your aspirations. If you want to be successful, spend time with people who push you to grow. The company you keep influences the way you see yourself. 4. Dress and carry yourself for success. The way you present yourself impacts how others see you and how you see yourself. Small changes in posture, tone, and appearance can instantly boost confidence. 5. Visualize yourself as successful. Picture yourself achieving your biggest goals. The clearer your vision of success, the more your mind works to make it happen. Think of yourself as a winner. If you want to achieve great things, you must first see yourself as someone who is capable of achieving them. Change the way you think about yourself, and you will change your reality. You are what you think you are. So think big, believe in yourself, and act accordingly. Part 6. Make your attitudes your allies. Your attitude determines your success more than intelligence, talent, or luck. The way you think and feel about yourself, your work, and your future shapes your reality. A positive attitude opens doors, while a negative attitude shuts them. If you want to think big and achieve big, you must develop attitudes that work for you, not against you. Why attitude matters more than you think. Your attitude affects everything you do. It determines how others perceive and respond to you, how you handle challenges, and how much energy and motivation you bring to your goals. Successful people have winning attitudes. They expect good things to happen, so they take bold action. They believe setbacks are temporary, so they keep moving forward. Their attitude fuels their success. Dr. David J. Schwartz explains that a person's attitude functions like a magnet. If you expect success, you naturally attract opportunities, confidence, and strong relationships. But if you expect failure or disappointment, you unconsciously push away the very things you desire. How to develop a winning attitude. 1. Practice gratitude daily. Instead of focusing on what is wrong, focus on what is right. Gratitude shifts your mindset from scarcity to abundance. Example: instead of saying, "I don't have enough," say, "I appreciate what I do have, and I'm working toward more." 2. Refuse to engage in negative thinking. Stop complaining and making excuses. Replace negative self-talk with empowering statements. Example: instead of saying, "I'll never figure this out," say, "I am capable of finding a solution." 3. See problems as opportunities. Challenges are not roadblocks. They are stepping stones to growth. Every problem contains a lesson or a chance to improve. Example: a business owner who faces declining sales can either complain or use the challenge to innovate and find new solutions. 4. Surround yourself with positive, ambitious people. Your environment influences your attitude more than you think. Spend time with people who uplift and challenge you to grow. Example: if your friends constantly complain about life, it will be harder for you to maintain a success-focused mindset. 5. Expect success, not failure. Train yourself to see possibilities rather than obstacles. Expecting success makes you more likely to take action and persist through difficulties. Example: before an important meeting, instead of thinking, "I hope I don't mess up," tell yourself, "I am prepared, and I will present my ideas with confidence." Your attitude is a choice. No one is born with a positive or negative attitude. It is something you choose and develop daily. The people who think big and achieve big have one thing in common. They maintain a powerful, success-focused attitude. When you change your attitude, you change your future. Part 7. Get the action habit. Big thinking alone is not enough. Success comes from action. Many people have great ideas and ambitions, but they hesitate, overthink, and wait for the perfect moment. Dr. David J. Schwartz emphasizes that the most successful people develop the habit of taking action. They don't wait until they feel ready. They act, learn, and adjust along the way. Why action is the key to success. Successful people are not necessarily the smartest or the most talented. The difference is that they take action while others hesitate. They understand that waiting for the perfect time leads to inaction and lost opportunities. Taking action builds momentum. The more you do, the more confident you become. Action turns ideas into reality. A great idea without action is worthless. People who take action learn faster and improve more quickly than those who wait. The dangers of overthinking and procrastination. Many people convince themselves they need more time, more knowledge, or more confidence before taking action. But overthinking leads to paralysis. Fear of failure. People hesitate because they are afraid to make mistakes. Perfectionism. They wait for the perfect conditions, which never come. Lack of confidence. They believe they are not ready and delay important steps. The truth is, action cures fear. The fastest way to build confidence is to take the first step, even if it's small. How to develop the action habit. 1. Do it now. Instead of saying, "I'll start tomorrow," say, "What can I do right now?" Start with small steps. Success is built on consistent action. 2. Break big goals into small tasks. Large goals can feel overwhelming. Break them into simple, actionable steps. Example: instead of saying, "I want to start a business," say, "Today, I will research 5 potential business ideas. 3. Adopt a bias toward action. Train yourself to act quickly instead of overanalyzing. Ask yourself, what's one thing I can do immediately to move forward? 4. Accept imperfection and learn as you go. You don't need to be perfect to start. Learn from experience rather than waiting to have all the answers. Example, a writer who waits for the perfect first draft will never finish a book. Writing every day, even if imperfect, leads to progress. 5. Surround yourself with action takers. Being around people who take action will inspire you to do the same. Avoid environments that encourage hesitation and procrastination. Action creates results. Thinking big sets the vision, but action brings it to life. The most successful people are not the ones with the best ideas. They are the ones who act on their ideas. Develop the action habit, and you will accomplish more than you ever thought possible. Part 8. Turn defeat into victory. Failure is a part of success, but how you respond to setbacks determines whether you stay stuck or move forward. People who think big understand that defeat is temporary. Instead of letting failure stop them, they use it as fuel to grow, adapt, and improve. Dr. David J. Schwartz emphasizes that learning how to turn setbacks into stepping stones is one of the most important skills for success. Why most people let failure stop them? Many people see failure as a dead end rather than a learning experience. They take rejection, loss, or setbacks personally and allow them to weaken their confidence. Fear of failure keeps people from trying. They assume mistakes define their worth rather than seeing them as part of the learning process. Negative self-talk makes failure feel permanent. Instead of saying, "This didn't work," people say, "I'm not good enough." They give up too soon. The biggest difference between successful and unsuccessful people is persistence. Many quit right before they were about to break through. How to use setbacks as stepping stones. 1. Redefine failure as feedback. Every mistake holds a lesson. Instead of feeling defeated, ask, "What can I learn from this?" Example, a salesperson who loses a deal can analyze what went wrong and improve their approach next time. 2. Detach emotion from setbacks. Failure is not personal. It's part of progress. Instead of saying, "I failed," say, "That strategy didn't work. Let's try another one." 3. Keep moving forward. The best way to recover from failure is to take action immediately. Example, if a job interview goes poorly, apply for another one right away instead of dwelling on the loss. 4. Expect setbacks as part of the journey. No success story is free from failure. The people who succeed are the ones who push through challenges. Example, Thomas Edison failed over 1,000 times before inventing the light bulb, but he saw each failure as progress. 5. Surround yourself with resilient thinkers. Being around people who overcome obstacles helps you develop the same mindset. Avoid those who dwell on failure and negativity. Failure is temporary. Keep going. Every successful person has faced setbacks, but what sets them apart is their response. When you change how you see failure, you turn it into a stepping stone rather than a roadblock. The only true failure is giving up. Keep going, learn from every experience, and success will follow. Part 9. Use goals to help you grow. Big thinkers set big goals. They understand that success is not a random event. It is the result of clear vision, strategic planning, and consistent action. Dr. David J. Schwartz emphasizes that setting ambitious yet achievable goals is essential for growth and long-term success. Without goals, people drift through life without direction. But with the right goals, you can push yourself beyond your current limits and achieve more than you ever thought possible. Why goal setting is essential. Many people fail to reach their potential because they don't set goals, or they set goals that are too small. Goals provide clarity. They give you a clear target to aim for. Motivation. They create excitement and a sense of purpose. Focus. They help you prioritize your actions and avoid distractions. Growth. They push you beyond your comfort zone, forcing you to develop new skills and habits. How to set and achieve big goals. 1. Think bigger than you're comfortable with. If your goals don't excite and challenge you, they are too small. Ask yourself, if I had no limitations, what would I aim for? 2. Write your goals down. People who write their goals are significantly more likely to achieve them. Be specific. Don't just say, "I want to be successful." Define what success looks like for you. 3. Break goals into actionable steps. Big goals can feel overwhelming. Break them down into smaller, manageable tasks. Example: if your goal is to start a business, the first step might be researching the industry. 4. Set deadlines to create urgency. Without deadlines, goals remain vague ideas. Give yourself realistic but firm timeframes for each step. 5. Take daily action. Progress happens through consistent effort. Even small actions, when done daily, lead to big results over time. 6. Track your progress and adjust when needed. Regularly review your goals to stay on track. If something isn't working, adjust your approach rather than giving up. 7. Stay committed despite challenges. Every big goal comes with obstacles. The key is persistence. Keep moving forward even when things don't go as planned. Your goals shape your future. The goals you set today determine the success you achieve tomorrow. When you commit to thinking big and setting bold goals, you push yourself to grow, learn, and take action. Don't settle for small dreams. Set goals that challenge and inspire you. The bigger you think, the bigger you achieve. Part 10. How to think like a leader. Big thinkers don't just focus on their own success. They inspire and lead others. Leadership is not about titles or authority. It's about influence, vision, and the ability to bring out the best in people. Dr. David J. Schwartz emphasizes that developing a leadership mindset is key to achieving long-term success, whether in business, personal life, or any endeavor. What it means to think like a leader. Many people believe that leadership is reserved for CEOs, executives, or those in high-ranking positions. But true leadership is about how you think and act, not just your job title. Leaders, take responsibility rather than making excuses. Encourage and uplift others instead of competing with them. Focus on solutions rather than dwelling on problems. Have a vision and inspire others to believe in it. How to develop a leadership mindset. 1. See yourself as a leader. Leadership starts with believing that you are capable of influencing and inspiring others. Don't wait for permission. Start acting like a leader today. 2. Take initiative. Leaders don't wait to be told what to do. They step up and take action. Example: in a workplace setting, a leader identifies problems and finds solutions instead of waiting for instructions. 3. Develop strong communication skills. Great leaders know how to articulate their ideas clearly and persuasively. Practice speaking with confidence and clarity. 4. Empower others. Leadership is not about control. It's about helping others succeed. Support and encourage people around you to reach their potential. 5. Lead by example. People follow what they see, not just what they hear. If you want others to be disciplined, motivated, or solution-focused, demonstrate those qualities yourself. 6. Make decisions with confidence. Leaders are decisive. They gather information, weigh options, and take action. Avoid overthinking. Make the best decision with the information available and adjust as needed. 7. Stay positive and resilient. Challenges are inevitable, but great leaders remain calm and solution-oriented. Your attitude during tough times sets the tone for those around you. Leadership is a mindset, not a title. Thinking like a leader is a choice. It means taking ownership of your life, inspiring others, and constantly striving for improvement. The most successful people are not just big thinkers. They are big leaders. If you want to create lasting success, develop a leadership mindset and help others rise with you. Conclusion: the power of thinking big. Throughout this audiobook, we've explored the key principles of the magic of thinking big. Dr. David J. Schwartz teaches that success is not determined by luck, talent, or intelligence. It is shaped by the way you think. When you expand your mindset, set bigger goals, take bold action, and refuse to be held back by fear or excuses, you unlock limitless potential. Key takeaways from this audiobook. 1. Believe you can succeed, and you will. Your mindset determines your reality. Think confidently, and your actions will follow. 2. Eliminate excusitis, the failure disease. Excuses destroy success. Replace them with solutions, and take responsibility for your future. 3. Build confidence and destroy fear. Action cures fear. The more you do, the stronger your confidence grows. 4. Think big and expand your mindset. Don't settle for small goals. Train yourself to see bigger possibilities. 5. You are what you think you are. Your self-image shapes your success. Carry yourself like a winner. 6. Make your attitudes your allies. Positive thinking attracts success. Your attitude influences everything you do. 7. Get the action habit. Thinking big is meaningless without action. Move forward even when you're unsure. 8. Turn defeat into victory. Failure is temporary. Learn from setbacks and keep going. 9. Use goals to help you grow. Success comes from clear, ambitious goals. Break them into daily actions. 10. Think like a leader. Leadership is about influence, vision, and responsibility. Act like a leader in everything you do. Apply what you've learned. The principles in this audiobook are powerful, but they only work if you apply them. Starting today, challenge yourself to think bigger in every area of life. Set higher goals, take action, and refuse to let fear, doubt, or small thinking hold you back. Success is a choice, and it begins with the way you think. If you found this audiobook valuable, make sure to subscribe and share it to stay updated with more powerful insights. Let's grow together.